We only get one chance at life. That's it. A lot of people, it's like this shirt here. They think they're Superman or Superwoman. They think they're going to live forever. Nope. We are not immortal. Okay. We only get one chance at life. Now, you might say, well, why are you telling me this? Because you have to ask yourself a question. What do you want with this one chance that you're given for life? Do you want greatness? Do you want to be mediocre? Do you want to be worse than mediocre? Do you want to be at the lowest, end of the stick? The question you got to ask yourself is, what do you want in life? And I feel like this has a lot to do with what we're all accomplishing, or trying to accomplish at least. I can't say accomplishing yet until we win, right? Until we got V for victory with the hedge funds. Because the problem is a lot of apes are settling, in my opinion, for mediocre, or in some cases for the lowest end of the stick. And let me explain. Some people gave up on AMC. They're done. They're finished. They're like, that's it. I want to day trade. And they're seeing these these plays that, in some cases they are making money. And, it's like the Garden of Eden. It's like the snake. Don't eat that apple, from the tree of wisdom. But that apple was so delicious. It looked so tempting that Eve couldn't resist. The snake put her in a trance, mesmerized her, and she took a bite out of that apple. Now, that's kind of what's happening with all these IPO plays and all these momentum plays. It's like you see this easy money. You see this chance to get in, get out quick, and make yourself a couple of fuzzles. But what you're not thinking of is the big picture. You're not thinking of AMC is our opportunity to not only make life-changing wealth, generational wealth. Okay, again, I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. And this video is for entertainment purposes only. But it's an opportunity to make a difference in Wall Street. It's an opportunity to beat the hedge funds, to finally put a stop to corruption, all this manipulation that's going on in the stock market. And to me, that's greatness. If we did that, that means more than money. Listen, we all can make money. I've had money my whole life. I'm not trying to brag. Listen to me. I've had large sums of money, and I also had very small sums of money. I've been rich. I've been poor. I've been mensa, as we say in Italian, mediocre. I know I lived in a tiny apartment. I lived where I had no car. I lived where I had a piece of garbage car. I lived where I had a Mercedes Benz. I lived where I owned 110 acres of beachfront land zoned for a casino development in the most beautiful Caribbean islands. I had an office in the Empire State Building next to some of the richest, most powerful businessmen in New York City. I've lived a very fulfilling life, okay? And I've also known how it is to have no money. But money comes and money goes. Greatness is something that never ends. When you accomplish something that's great, like let me just give you an example, okay? You take a guy like Billy Joel. Forget about how much he's worth, and he's worth a significant amount of money. His music will live on forever. Just like the Beatles. Their music will live on forever. That's greatness. You understand? You take a baseball player like, Bambino, Baby Ruth, Babe Ruth. It doesn't matter how much money he made. His legacy, his legend will live on forever. Ebbets Field, everything he's ever done, even though Hank Aaron ultimately broke his record. I mean, he was an orphan. He came from being in an orphanage where his father and his mother abandoned him, and he became the greatest baseball player that ever lived. Okay, I mean, I could go on and on. That's greatness. It's not about money. See, everybody bases everything in this world on money. Money, 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 money. Sometimes they're when you look at, I don't know, you take anybody. See, I'm a musician, so I base things on music. Chick Corea, he recently passed away. You don't ask yourself how much Chick Corea net worth was or how much he was worth. You think about what he's contributed to jazz, his unbelievable, unmatched piano skills, composing skills. There'll never be another Chick Corea. Never. So that's to me what true success is and what true greatness is. And I want to make a difference. I really do. And that's why I'm working so hard to become known on YouTube. It's really not about money. Look, even if I make a couple of 100,000 like Lou, let's just say one day it happens. I haven't done it yet. Okay. I haven't even come close to that much money. I made a few bucks, but nothing, nothing crazy. The thing is, what difference would it make? What difference if I make $200,000, $300,000? I've had this money in my life before. That's not greatness. That's not great. Even if you make $1 million, that's not greatness. Greatness is doing something that no one has ever done before. And that's why I came into this movement, AMC, because I wanted to accomplish something no one has ever accomplished before. Beating the hedge funds, showing the government, showing everyone out there that circle that we're not in, that we have our own circle, okay? And we deserve our shot at financial freedom and success, and it has to be a fair baseball game. Because it's got to be a fair game. Okay, right now it's not a fair game. It's corrupt, it's rigged. Again, I have to say alleged, right? But we know, we all know. We know what's going on. And that's what I'm in this for. And it's a shame that people don't think that way. People think about the small picture. They think about just, jumping into the next IPO play, making themselves a couple of bucks. And that's exactly what the hedge funds wanted. And it worked. It worked. This is why Ken Griffin is who he is. And others are not Ken Griffin, because he knows how the human. I heard him say it. I watched so many interviews on him where he's like, it's all about psychologically messing with people. And that's what he does well. That's why he is who he is. That's why he's Ken Griffin. That's why he's a multi-billionaire. But we could beat him if we think like him, if we have that same stance where we're not going to give in, we're not going to go down, we're going to go the distance. And that's why I told everybody, it's not about shares anymore. Like, I changed my whole concept on that. I really changed. I have to be honest. There was a point where I first came into this, I was like, it's all about shares. How many shares you have 3,500, 45, 5,500, 10,000, whatever it is. Okay. Nah, I'd rather a person tell me I have 10 shares of AMC that I have no intention of ever selling until the end of time. Seriously, till the end of time, until the hedge funds collapse. See, that to me is how we're going to win. You got to have shares that you don't care about, money in this play that you don't need to live and you don't care about. And you could literally hold it to the end of time. Now, I'm not saying it's going to take that long, but if you have that mentality, that's how you're going to beat these mother effers. Okay? But we really all have to. And then, you know what? If you want to go out and make money on this side, do it. But why sell all of your AMC? Why completely get out of it and day trade all these other plays? That's very volatile. You could lose all your money just as quick as you can make money. Just hold something. Hold something that you will never let go of with AMC. That's what I'm trying to say. But again, I can't tell you what to do because I'm not a financial planner. And I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. AMC, Ape, and GameStop to Pluto.